Hi, everyone. My name is Ashish Chugh. I'm a partner in the dispute resolution practice of Baker McKenzie here in Singapore. And I'm here with my colleague today, Ms. Katia Kontos, who's a senior associate also in the Singapore office of Baker McKenzie. Today, we're talking about a topic which I think has created quite a bit of interest over the last few years, and we've seen a lot more interest in the last few months. It's quite topical in that sense. The topic is litigation funding in transition, what UK reforms mean for Singapore and beyond. The reason is you might have already suspected why this topic has become quite sensational is particularly because of a recent UK Supreme Court decision in PACA versus Competition Appeal Tribunal, and the following consequences that arose after that decision. You might recall that in the PACA decision, what the court held was that litigation funding agreements could constitute damage-based agreement and therefore be unenforceable unless they comply with certain relevant regulations in the UK. But what is more significant is how the UK then has tried to grapple with this decision along with an association of litigation funders in the UK, which has been using very standard templates in trying to ensure that they are able to comply with their litigation funding requirements. It has come to the fore, this issue, with the recent Civil Justice Council final report on litigation funding, which was issued in June 2025, which recommended a series of reforms to litigation funding in the UK. And therefore, this webinar, in a sense, will focus on the evolving litigation funding landscape in the UK and compare it with the approach that has been adopted in Singapore. So we will, on that basis, deal and highlight several legal issues, the regulatory framework, trends, and then what we will do is round it off with trying to navel gaze and provide some future directions for litigation funding in the UK and Singapore. So as you can see, that's going to be the structure, and we'll try and do this in about an hour. As I get started, I think it's very important that we first try and deal with ascertaining what is litigation funding.